So the other day, I was down like, I was on the beach. Well, it's actually kind of when I was like a little kid, you know, and oh man, I was building this little sandcastle, you know, and this big beast came galloping up to me, and it was amazing. I'd never seen something like it before. So, you know, I was looking up, and had this like metal thing in his mouth, and there's this guy on it. So he pulled the thing, and there's like all this stuff, and I was like, does that hurt? And I like thought, good, okay.
What you don't understand is that everyone has a past. Everyone has a history. That's why we're here. You learn from your past. You make mistakes. You need to take a moment and figure out what you want to do.
Dad, I know that I've disappointed you a lot here, but what they're saying isn't true. And if you'll just give me a chance, I can prove to you that I deserve to be your son. And I know you Hotspur this, Hotspur that, but it's me, Dad. And if you would just take a second to look, I have so much that I want to do. And I want to do it for you because I love you, Dad. And I can take Hotspur.
I was always waiting for you at the house. You never came home. I was waiting. I made my own cereal. I thought that maybe you would come home and eat with me like you said you would. I don't know. But you didn't. You didn't go home. You know why? Because you were screwing with that dude. That was great, Ma. Great. Good job. Good job, Ma. That's awesome. But what about me, huh? What about your little girl? Why'd you even bother to have a kid if all you were going to do is go to the bars and meet every guy that you can? Huh? Yeah?
You know, Jeremy, a person's life is made up of a zillion little instances, some of which have no meaning or insignificant. We forget them. Now, others that stick with us for the rest of our natural lives, barring Alzheimer's, of course. Now, what we're suggesting here is so unusual, so just outside the norm that I would bet that this is going to be one of those moments that you're going to remember. So what you have to decide is what that memory is going to be. Are you going to remember for the next 40 years? Give or take a decade?
So he's married, and you know, we've been screwing for a few weeks at least, and you know, I don't know what to do anymore because he he tells me that he's sorry and he wants me to forgive him, and I'm like, I don't want to be with someone who's putting his in somebody else. You know, I deserve more than that, don't you think? I mean, I am a classy lady. So I tell him, you know, this just isn't what I got into it for. You know, I'm just kind of in for the fun and... Good.
Well, hi, Dad. You know, I can remember a lifetime ago when I was about 3.5 feet tall, 60 pounds. But every inch your son. I can remember going to work with my dad, and we'd all, we'd pile into that big green truck of yours. I mean, that truck was the biggest truck in the universe, Pop.
Yeah, I remember. Esa la madre mía. She took him and she took him to the room, and I will never forget that. She danced with him a little merenguito and said, "Vente, mija, dance with me." I would never do that to my children. Never do that. They were grinding and dancing and grinding. And I left.
I can't believe you're going to ask me to choose. You're going to ask me to choose? I should have the choice. It should be me that has the choice. He has the choice. Let me tell you something. I don't care what you think. And I don't care about your quantum physics or anything. Because I could take you down. I could take you way down. That's what I think.
I don't know why they hate on us, because we're beautiful.
I mean, my mother told me to be beautiful, but if they call themselves with friends, forget them. I mean, we are who we are. You know, I got teased because, you know, I had a Louis bag and they wanted a Louis bag. So I went home because they said mine wasn't real. I mean, why would it not be real? I mean, I drive a Mercedes, for God's sakes. Anyway, my mother told me, look, don't worry about them. You live in the valley. I mean, you are who you are. So just why not take it and forget them? So I said, okay.
You want to know where I'm going to be in 5 years? Oh, I don't know. There's not really a script for this, is there? Or a roadmap that I can, no? Okay. Well, at CCD last week, I was being taught about God and how He's you know, the creator of all things. So He must know where I'm supposed to be in 5 years, right? Well, because right now I'm in Catholic school, and well, I think a couple grades up, I'm going to be studying about social studies and English and maybe some science too.
So you got me. I'm a whore. I give myself for money and power, and I enjoy it, and I'm sorry for it, but you know that you want it too. Even though you don't really want to admit it, you know that you'd love to be a whore too, because, hey, we live a great life. But you're gonna deny it because you think you're so much cooler and better than me, but you're not.